Hello everyone, I welcome you all in this video. In the last video, we have learnt about slow earth movements, fold mountains, how these mountains occur, block mountains in hard rocks, faulting and the folding process, even the formation of rift valleys with the examples we have studied. Today, we are going to study endogenic movements in the rapid earth movements or the sudden earth movements. In that, earthquake, causes of earthquake, then during earthquake actually what happens, and effects of earthquake in human life we'll study deeply here, and after that volcanic eruption we'll see. Endogenic movement, earthquake, sudden movements. In the beginning of the chapter, we have discussed and studied news item on earthquake which had occurred and the news related to Nepal. Even some facts also we have studied regarding that. Remember and try to use this with these sudden movements. Earth means ground and quake means trembling. Yes, earth means the ground and quake means trembling. Earthquake is the movement of the earth crust. Earthquake is the movement of the crust, just a trembling. During that earthquake time, sound come out, even the movement in the interior of the earth or the layers of the earth occur. Students, you have been acquainted with, or you are aware of that, or somewhere you have watched or you have listened, the magnitude and effects of the earthquake. The magnitude and effects of the earthquake through the activity at the beginning of the chapter itself. Yes, do you remember the activity with the table, the books which are kept on the books, chalk, duster and other material had kept, and sudden movement, how this material just like as a vibrate as well as little bit move, and if that push is more or push more, then things were fallen down. Now we'll look at the sudden movements called the earthquakes and volcanoes in the earth's interior in a detailed one out of that earthquake. Do you know, when you stand on a railway platform, yes, before going to discuss earthquake and how that waves occur and all, like the two examples are given here. A railway platform near the railway track, you experience a trembling many times. As a curiosity or the curious minded, when you have experienced this one. If a train passes by speedily, the trembling sound, and the tremors are also felt when a heavy vehicle crosses a bridge in a speed. If you are on the bridge and you observe that or the experience that heavy vehicle crosses a bridge in a speed, the tremors occur and the vibrations you experience. And through these examples one can estimate the tremors causes during earthquakes. Means earthquake is nothing differ like a railway example, even the heavy vehicles crossing bridge example. Earthquakes, because of the movements occurring in the interior of the earth, you should not forget here, because of the movements occurring in the interior of the earth, tremors, tension is created in the earth crust. Yes, how this occur and all, the magma is responsible for that one, or the high pressure or the high temperature in the interior of the earth or on the surface of the earth, man's activity, as well as the bomb blast or the mining or the heavy flood, everything is matters in that concept. Tremors, tension is created in the earth crust, and when the tension goes beyond limits, when the tension goes beyond limits, the energy is released in the form of waves, and many other reasons also already I have told you that you have to remember here for the earthquakes. For better understanding the earthquakes, this result in the trembling of the earth's surface. Yes, like the trembling where you are, there you will experience. Directly you are on the ground, then you will experience better. But if you are living on the fourth floor or the third floor or the fifth floor and all, like as a the little experience will be there, and that is earthquake occurs one. Means the trembling of the earth's surface, that earthquake occur, and the magnitude of the earthquake is measured by a Richter scale. Yes, here one instrument, simple seismograph, and the seismogram and the graph is shown one. Then what are the causes of earthquakes? See, causes of the earthquakes, moving of the plates. Yes, moving of the plates. What are the major plates and the minor plates? For better understanding in this topic, one map is given. Through the map you will come to know that. We are going to study afterwards. The colliding of plates one, this is the second reason. Plates sliding one below the other, plates sliding one below the other one is the reason for the earthquake. Forming of fractures in a rock layers due to the tension in the interior of the earth, and occurring of volcanic eruptions. Like the occurring of the volcanic eruptions also are the responsible for formation of or occurring of earthquake. Next, see here, do you know Indo-Australia? Yes, you should not forget Indo-Australia, Africa, Eurasia, North America, South America, Pacific and Antarctic are 7 major plates. Once again I am going to tell: Indo-Australia, Africa, Eurasia, North America, South America, Pacific and Antarctica are 7 major plates, and the earth crust is made up of such plates. Yes, like the earth crust is made up of such plates. Oceans and the continents are spread over these plates. Oceans and the continents, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Europe, all these, and oceans also Pacific, Atlantic, Arctic, all these are spread over these plates, and depending on the compression and tension form in the interior of the earth, these plates move in various direction. These plates move in various direction. Yes, sir. Next, see students, because of the movements occurring below the earth's surface, like the facts we are studying here of the earth or earthquake, because of the movements occurring below the earth's surface, tension is created and it keeps on accumulating, and high energy is released at the place where this tension mounts up, like comes upward direction or the inside the earth as well as in the radial direction, and this is the center of the earth. And center of the earthquake is called focus or the hypocenter. Hypocenter of the focus, earthquakes, a center from where the energy get released one. See, energy waves scatter in all directions from this center. Yes, in the vertical, horizontal or the radial direction. Radial means like all in directions, and the place on the earth's surface where these energy waves reach first, like from the center of that earthquake, when the energy reaches to the surface of the earth first, is called the epicenter of the earthquake. Epicenter of the earthquake. For better understanding, one diagram already is given. Through the diagram try to understand, and it is the nearest place on the earth's surface from the focus, and it experiences the first tremor one. First tremor, and the epicenter is perpendicular to the focus. Yes, in the diagram already is given here. Yes, observe this diagram, focus and the epicenter. See, types of the seismic waves are given. When the tension is released at the focus, the released energy travels in all directions. in all direction. See the epicenter dot is shown. Then waves also are given, primary waves, secondary waves, and the surface waves also, and this energy comes towards the earth surface in the form of waves. And the seismic waves can be divided into primary, secondary, and surface waves. Means how many types of the waves generated due to the earthquake? Primary, secondary, and surface waves. See, one by one we are going to study here. The primary or the P waves, in a short form we call as P waves. These are the first ones to reach the surface of the earth after the energy is emitted in the earth's interior. Earthquake occur, from the center of the earthquake energy released firstly, and waves generates, which wave generate firstly, that is called the primary waves, and they travel at a very fast speed from the focus of the earthquake in a radial direction and subjected to a P wave. Particles in the rock move in the directions of waves to and fro. To and fro means like the backward and the means forward, backward the forward. In this way the energy moves. Primary or the P waves, other facts. See, the wave moves to and fro, therefore these waves are also called forward and backward waves. Already I told you, forward and backward waves known as a primary waves or the P waves, and these waves can travel through all the three states: solid, liquid, and the gaseous state. Primary waves travel, yes, in all the states. Means can possible? No, possible in the crust portion, mantle portion, even the inner core and the outer core too. But while traveling through this liquid medium, this direction get changed. Last year you have studied, and it is because of the primary waves that the buildings on the earth's surface move back and forth, back and forth. Second type of wave, secondary or the S waves. The waves which reach the earth's surface after the primary waves are called secondary waves. Means after primary waves, which wave reaches to the surface of the earth are called secondary waves, surface of the earth. And these waves also scatter in all directions from the focus of the earthquakes, from the focus of the earthquake, and their velocity is lesser than the P waves. Means speed of the secondary waves generally remains lesser than the primary waves. And here easily will come to know that, or the distinguish between primary waves and the secondary waves. Primary waves reaches surface to the earth firstly, and secondary after the primary. Speed of the primary waves are the greater and the more than the secondary, and the secondary waves speed lesser than the P waves. In this way you can distinguish. Secondary waves or the S waves, other facts. See, the particles lying in the way of these waves move up and down, up and down. Already you have studied in the primary waves, the energy releases in the radial direction, but here the movement take place up and down, and the primary waves forward and the backward direction of the energy transfer. And these waves can travel only through the solid medium, only in a solid medium. Secondary waves can travel only through the solid medium, and they get absorbed as they enter the liquid medium. These facts should not forget and don't confuse too. The buildings on the earth's surface move up and down because of these waves, up and down, and these are more destructive than the P waves. Yes, more destructive than the P waves. Like as a comparison through, try to understand. Next, see the surface or L waves. L waves, P primary, S secondary, L surface waves, and these waves are generated after the main primary and secondary waves reach the epicenter. Go through the diagram, which diagram already is given. Surface level zigzag type of the lines are shown, or the waves are shown. These waves are surface waves, and they travel in the direction of the circumference of the earth along the crust. In the simple way, you can say that surface waves generally develops in the crust portion, and they are highly destructive. Why surface waves are highly destructive? Because our location or our settlement is on the earth's surface, that is earth crust, and buildings and everything is on the crust portion, so they are highly destructive. Next, see seismogram. Seismogram, through this instrument already we have seen like the seismogram and the graph also. This through the instrument a graph showing movement of the seismic waves, that is a seismogram, can be generated, and after studying this graph the magnitude of the earthquake is known. Magnitude, yes, already somewhere you have watched as well as seen heartbeats, like how up and go, up and goes, and if the person is a dead one, the line moves like the horizontal beeping in a sound. You have missed somewhere watch in the movie or the serial also. And for better understanding, 2.11 shows the simple seismogram and the seismograph prepared from it. Observe that one. And now with the help of modern technology, advanced seismograms have been designed, one digitals we call, and with their help even microseismic waves can also be measured one. Okay, and for better understanding, that is the primary waves, secondary waves, and that is a L waves, surface waves. Here some activities are given. Try to understand and like they find out the which type of the waves generally generate from this activity. Yes, in the first number activity, hang a heavy bag or the pouch on the hook of a spring balance as shown in figure 2.13a. Yes, below it is given. Pull the bag down and release it. Pull the bag down and release it. Observe the spring and note the movement of the spring. Yes, in the right side which diagram is given here, after releasing this one, what happened, like the waves are generated, like how these waves are generated is observed. Activity number 2, as shown in the figure 2.14, make the students stand holding the ends of a rope. Ask one student to give a jerk to the rope by pulling it up and down with hand. Many times you have tried your level best, okay, with your friends, and observe what happens and note the movements of the rope. When you will do or will conduct this activity, will come to know that one, the rope is moving, okay, in the zigzag type, like the zigzag or the folds are occurring to that rope. Yes, this is which type of waves you will come to know here. Next, third number 1 activity, that is spread rangoli on a large plate. Okay, spread rangoli on a large plate. Flick on the lower side of the plate slightly. Okay, slowly or the slightly you have to flick with your finger and observe what happens. Observe what happens. The rangoli that moves in the one direction as well as upward or the downward or the radially in a direction. Like the observe means carefully and do this experiment as activity number 3. First number 1, that is of spring balance activity. Second number 1 with your friends with that rope, and the third number 1, that is spreading a rangoli and the flicking on the lower side of the plate slightly. Through this one you will come to know that. Okay, here effects of earthquake. Effects of earthquake. See, crack and the fractures develop on the ground. Cracks and the fracture develop on the ground. Should not forget, this is the major means answer. Causes landslides which leads to sliding of rocks. Sometimes the groundwater changes its course, and for example, wells may get water or may dry up, and some areas get uplifted while some may subside, and tsunamis are generated in oceans. Okay, and these waves can cause great loss of life and the property in the coastal areas. These are the effects of earthquakes. Yes, I should not forget at least the 4 or 5 which are the easy to remember. Try to understand and keep in mind. Then other effects, see, in snow covered areas. In the snow covered areas means in the polar region or the where the snowfall occur, that is mountainous region, the avalanches may occur, like the sliding movements. Buildings collapse and loss of life and the property occur. Buildings collapse, that is the tall buildings, even the houses like which which do not have a storage and all. Such type of the houses and the buildings also collapse and the loss of the life and the property occur. Even students, transportation routes get disrupted, especially railway routes as well as the roadways, and the communication system also get collapsed. The poles as well as the telephone lines, wire lines, and many other destructions take place because of the earthquake. Means directly or the indirectly earthquake affect and effect in our life. So students, here like the three activity through we come to know that one. The first activity of the spring balance, here we can say that the primary waves generates through the second number activity. Here you have seen that when the zigzag way of the rope, means it shows the secondary type of waves. And the third number one, when you flick to that rangoli, the rangoli moves in the radial directions, and how the changes occur in the rangoli, the same way the L waves that we call the surface waves occur. See students, today we have learned some facts regarding the earthquake, how that earthquake occurred, like the causes of the earthquake, and like the primary waves, secondary waves, and the surface waves also we have seen. Even the features of the primary, secondary, and the surface waves also we have studied. Seismogram and the seismograph also we have little bit studied. And lastly, the most important point, effects of the earthquake. Effects of earthquake, like the many points we have studied. Hope that you understood very well. Like they try to understand here, and after this you will get exercise in the PDF form. I know that means this topic is not over. Just one more point is left, that is the volcano and the volcanic eruption and the formation of volcano. Will study in a next video. But the nothing you got as a homework, that is the history or the geography. But today I am going to give this chapter PDF, where the exercise is solved, that you have to write in your geography notebook neat and clean, and answers you have to write in a point wise for your better understanding. So students, today we'll stop here. Take care of yourself, take care of your family members. Jai Hind.